Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 4th, 2023. I hope everybody's had a great Saturday out there. Hope everybody's having a great evening out there as well. And hope everybody's staying safe also. Okay. If you're a new viewer to my channel, if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. Love to have you on board. And also, I want to thank my 75 subscribers as well on my channel. And if you wouldn't mind, share these videos, like these videos, get them out to as many people as possible, so that way more people can see my content on my weather forecast channel. Okay, in today's video, we're going to talk about the satellite loop across the lower 48. We're going to talk about watches and warning map. Take a look at the snowfall total over the next 16 days. We're going to take a look at the radar view across the lower 48. And also the satellite view for the southeastern United States at the end of my video. So hopefully you'll stick around through the whole thing so you can find out what's going to happen in your local area. Okay, let's dive on into the forecast now. All right, well, we're looking at the satellite loop for the lower 48. We had this here little short wave moving through the central portion of the United States and moving into the southeast. This may produce a few little light rain showers tomorrow across Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina early in the day, and then by afternoon it should be pretty much cleared out. These little short waves up here will continue to move through the atmosphere river and move on off to the out into the Atlantic Ocean. Here's another little system coming in from the northwest. This will play a factor in our forecast later on down the road across the southeastern United States. Maybe some severe weather possible from Texas to the Carolinas once again next week, starting from Tuesday through Friday. I will have more on that as the more data comes in, and I analyze it and see what the Storm Prediction Center does also in their forecast. Alright, now we're going to move on to the watches and warning map across the lower 48. Everything's pretty quiet across much of the United States. Still got our little river flood warnings across Mississippi and Louisiana. Also, we have winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings for the western portion of the United States from California all the way up to Montana. Also over toward Ohio and Oregon and portions of Washington State. A few little wind advisories and wind warnings in effect for that region as well. All right, here's a look at the snowfall total over the next 16 days. As you can see, this is the heaviest precipitation will be up here. I don't believe all this here will fall. Well, I know this is not going to fall, but you will get some snow, but you're not going to get that amount of snow. No way. The GFS model always loved to overdo snowfall totals and also where it's going to snow at. So a lot of areas you can cut this here way down probably to maybe up to 6 inches mainly in some areas. Over on the west coast, I don't believe that either, so you ain't gonna see that much snow. You might see maybe up to maybe less than a foot snow, maybe 6 inches or so, somewhere along in that range you may get. Okay, lower 48 from Southern California, Texas to the Carolinas. I don't think you're gonna get no snow this year, so there's only right now my prediction is maybe a 20% chance of snow across the Carolinas, but it's not looking too promising because the way I'm looking at it now, it looks like the warm and cold will be off and on, but the storm system will cut across the mainly across the middle portion of the United States. So the southeastern United States look like you may not get no snowfall this year. Alrighty, let's move on to the next view. This is the radar view. We got a few little showers, like I said, scattered in Alabama and Mississippi. There's that system over there on the west coast producing all that rain, snow, and mixed precipitation. Also over in northern Canada and portions of the Northeast, with some rain, snow, mixture of precipitation falling in that region. But across the rest of the lower 48, looks pretty quiet at this time. Alright, and finally, here's a look at the satellite across the southeastern United States. That high clouds moving in across from Alabama to the Carolinas. That's that little short wave I showed you on that satellite loop earlier in the broadcast. That will continue to move offshore, may spin up a little low pressure off the coast. That low pressure will lift off to the northeast and head out to sea, which may bring a few showers along the I-95 corridor in the Carolinas. Could be a few back over toward the I-20 corridor in central South Carolina. About 20% there, maybe about 40% along the I-95 corridor, and about 70% right along the coastal areas. Okay, down in Florida, you should be pretty clear. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm or shower tomorrow, but other than that, not too much to worry about. And the temperature will continue to moderate through the week across the southeast, and we may be looking at some highs in the 70s coming up later on next week, with a chance of thunderstorms towards around Thursday and Friday across the southeast, Tuesday and Wednesday across the south. In fact, a few storms may be severe with damaging winds, tornadoes, and large hail, along with frequent lightning, locally heavy downpours, and could produce a few little power outages here and there with the gusty winds and isolated tornadoes. Okay, well that wraps up our video for tonight. If you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Love to have you. And hope everybody has a great evening, and we will catch you back in the next one.